college girls with rich older men to trade their youth and beauty for cash and prizes. So, is it prostitution or a brutally honest search for happiness? Here's ABC's Alex Perez.
At a time when almost anything can be ordered online with one click and then delivered to your house.
Where's Tommy? He's out back. Come back.
For the right price and legally, so too can a beautiful college student.
How are you today? Good to see you.
Meet 63-year-old Tommy and 21-year-old Monty. They've been together for 2 years.
Oh, I'm just not.
Oh, hole in one!
Oh, I love them.
Well, yeah, they look great.
They're fun.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you for them.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
They refer to each other as Sugar Daddy and Sugar Baby.
Let me kiss. Oh, that's like high five, right?
Yeah.
Except it's a lot better.
It's powerful.
When she needs money, Tommy's her go-to guy. And for Monty, who asks we only shoot her in profile, it's a way to get the education she can't afford.
He's like, I can help you get through school easy. And you just travel with me, have fun, be around me, and just keep me company. And I said, sure, you're gonna pay.
So what, they don't fuck? Okay, dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh, okay, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, sure. A friend of mine would get 500 for each feed. By the way, there's no issue with this. It's just, it's illegal. They admit it. I mean, it's sex work. This is sex work, by the way. This is not anything but sex work. Which, you know, good shit. Make your cake. It's a little icky because of the fucking age difference, but
Pay for my school?
We observed that being a sugar baby comes with other perks.
We're gonna do a little shopping today.
Tommy told us he drops 5.
there's no issue with this. I'm saying, like, as far as sex work goes, I'm not gonna fucking shit on sex work, but I just think it's gross because of the fucking age difference. That's the difference. That's what I'm talking about.
$5 grand a month on Monty.
Have you considered becoming a sugar daddy? Fuck no, man. Yo, listen, if you date me, let's be real. You know, we're driving around in a fucking Toyota Camry. That is when I'm not streaming. We're driving in my Toyota Camry, okay? Not the Flex, but it's got leather seats that are heated. You know, it's a V6. And we're driving our ass down to the fucking chicken tendy store instead of ordering the chicken tendies in. You understand me?
Happy 3
That's the
months,
big
sexy
that's the big
Hasan.
fucking event that we're doing. Would you be a sugar baby though? No. Why? Go to Irvine Spectrum, you see the shit everywhere. You have 60-plus-year-old white dudes with a 25, 35-year-old mail-order bride.
Ooh,
Isn't that hot?
perfect.
Yeah?
Yes.
They're the tight-fitting
Ooh.
pants. These earrings with a pair of high-heel shoes, great outfit. Oh, goodness. Whoa.
Oh, what? This
Say
dude?
387?
387.25.
Fine.
And it's not just Monty. He's got 6 other sugar babies.
Thank you
Oh my
so much.
God.
This is what we call the lost and found drawer. This is what some of my lovely sugar babies have left behind.
Tommy
my
was
God.
an IT executive who retired with enough to spend about $150,000 a year on the ladies combined. Cheaper than a marriage, he says, and a small price to pay for what he gets.
When you walk into a room and you have a beautiful woman with you, it's a compliment to you as a male. It's like pulling up in a really nice car or something, you know. Hate to compare that way, but it is. It has a good feel to it.
So Monty's like a really nice car.
Yeah.
For Monty, the relationship is a stepping stone into the world.
He taught me how to golf, cook, be a classy woman. He's just transferred me fast into something that I've always wanted to become.
When was the last time you had a job?
Almost 2 years ago. I'm just having fun. I'm just living life and experiencing stuff that I feel like I would never experience without him.
I love you, Hasan.
If
Thanks
there
for
were
keeping me somewhat
no
sane
sex
during COVID.
involved with Monty or your other sugar babies, would you still bring them around for companionship and still give them money?
No. I mean, that's a big attraction, you know.
Sexually, how have things been different for you? I mean, he's much older than you.
It is what it is. We all mature, so I know I'm gonna be old one day, and I hope I get loving too.
Are you paying for?
Goddamn, she didn't even say no. She didn't even say no is good. So yeah, he's giving me that mid dick, dude. You know what I'm saying? That fucking half the time is flaccid shit.
Sex with a young girl?
Well, you know, you pay somehow, somewhere for sex, no matter what it is. You know, they say wives do it for refrigerators.
What the fuck? No? What? Bro, this dude's brain is broken, dude. Yo, guys, if you unironically believe this and you're no longer 14 years old, I have to stop you right there. This shit is so fucking dumb. Don't be this person. Okay? Like, thinking about it like it's a fucking return on investment. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You could look at, I mean, I'm sure there's somebody right now and saying that's exactly what this is. And if they want to say that, they can say that.
Tommy is 3 times divorced and is the father of 2 young adults around Monty's age. He meets many of his sugar babies on seekingarrangement.com.
How is it different than prostitution?
If we're talking about exchange for money for sex, I don't see that this way. It's just not a wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
The courts have decreed that as long as a woman is being paid for services besides sex, such as companionship, the act does not classify as prostitution, an argument the website owner also makes.
If the sugar daddy is in fact meeting a girl simply for sex in exchange for money, then they're using the website in violation of our terms of agreement.
Wade says 90% of the 1.5 million registered members are sugar daddies, 10% sugar babies.
It is really about a romantic relationship between 2 people. The only difference is the sugar daddy is somebody who's very wealthy.
But you don't have to be a millionaire like Tommy to be a sugar daddy.
They're sugar babies on.
Bro, I kind of want to go on sugardaddy.com or whatever the fuck and get someone to carry me on Call of Duty. I feel like that'd be funny. Oh my God, that's actually Irvine Spectrum. Oh, it is? This is Irvine Spectrum? Do it. I'm here, please. Just logged onto that website, found HasanAbi listed as a sugar baby. Wait, they actually did that shit? I wouldn't be surprised. People catfish with me all the time, too. Do her piss sound like frying chicken though? Waste of money if not. Oh God.
Different levels. You know, you've got your Walmart sugar babies and you got your Neiman Marcus sugar babies, and it's which ones you want to shop at.
Or those who shop at Target, like 24-year-old sugar baby Olympia.
I love this dress.
Dave, Mike, and Q.
A full-time student at a broadcasting school in Denver.
100% of my school fees, which is $15,000, is paid for by sugar daddies.
Olympia's been a sugar baby since she was 19.
I've gotten to go to the Caribbean. I've gotten to travel all across the nation.
This is literally modeling, by the way. Like, this is what most models do. It is like as like perks of the job.
It's got some brand new boobs. Life's great.
And is a pro at juggling several sugar daddies at a time.
I'm about to go meet a prospective sugar daddy. He has potential. He's really
But with more overt sex with old guys, you mean the models? Yes.
nice, easy to be around, easygoing.
After dinner, it's time to pack for a long weekend in Louisiana, where she's meeting up with her main sugar daddy, Larry.
How you doing, bud?
Except this is Kenny, Olympia's secondary sugar daddy, who's come by the airport to see her off. The encounter is short.
You need cash? You need some money?
Yes.
Yeah.
But for Olympia, lucrative.
Thank you.
I feel like it's the only thing that is like yikes for me again is the fucking age difference. Like You know what I mean? You need these kind of simps, dude? Nah, I'm fine with that. Why do you need that much cash on you? They passed the bill for $600 for America to pay all that, pay for all that back rent. Yeah, that's not happening. Everybody knows that $600 is not going to the fucking rent. If you haven't been able to pay rent, you're not gonna magically be able to pay it with like $600. Is it true that most IG models are escorts? I always assume that when I see them posing from a hotel in Dubai. I don't know. I mean, not all of them, but a lot of, yeah. I mean, a lot of girls that model on Instagram, certainly a lot of girls that, or a lot of girls that even like, and guys too. They do get paid. They do get paid to travel the world. And in some of those travels, especially with like promoters and shit, the yikes is the money going to school fees rather than free cash. Strong train, yeah, that's true. Energy. I mean, I know some girls that never do that shit. And I know some girls that do it. Either way, I don't really give a fuck. Like I don't have an issue with it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there's anything. Look, man, if you want to get a fucking cool, if you want to get a fucking cool vacation out of it, and then you like suck off some fucking Silicon Valley CEO for it, then you know, hey, if that's the bargain, if that's what you want to do, then hey, go off. Feel me? It's just super weird prostitution without the sex. It also feels exploitative if they weren't being paid. Would these people have sought this? No, of course not, dude. But that's the point. This is basically more ethical almost in some ways than like just dating a rich old dude. And being like, oh, I'm doing it for the love of it when you fucking clearly aren't. You know what I mean? At least there's like monetary compensation here when, you know, they're basically saying like, hey, give me money and we'll go on dates and I'll simulate dating for you. Right? Whereas like what? The fucking, you think like the 25-year-old model that's like dating fucking the 85-year-old dude, hoping that he fucking croaks so she can cash in. You think that lady loves the fucking 85-year-old dude? Get the fuck out of here. Woman here, I agree with Hasan. It's one of those it's more of the age gap is this gross, and also these dudes seem like the fucking worst. Yeah, I mean, I think some of these dudes. Look, the thing is, part of the reason why Johns are not like they're kind of gross and don't know what the fuck they're doing is because sex work is not decriminalized. If there were rules and regulations around it, or if it was more open, right? If it was more fucking open and it was and people knew how to behave, they wouldn't be so fucking gross and sleazy. You understand? Like, as it is now, the way sex workers operate is like they have websites on the internet where they can only rely on websites on the internet to like avoid bad Johns, right? To avoid bad customers, creepy customers, gross customers, even violent customers, right? And those websites are relegated to the dark corners of the internet now too because of Sesta Fosta. So if it was out in the open, and people were like, yeah, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. Like, he was being real fucking creepy to me. Then there would be more of an incentive for the dudes to not behave that way. And then also on top of that, they would know how to behave as well. Do you understand? This is super common in Japan. Super young girls get money for just being a girlfriend and people no sex, just really have a good time with the person loop. Yeah. No, these people definitely do fuck though.
This is the first time Larry and Olympia have seen each other in 6 weeks. Larry is a Mormon from Utah.
You are a ball.
They've been in a sugar baby.
What the fuck? Yo, he's a dude, horny Mormies, dude. Is the age difference really more of an issue than the monetary difference? Like a guy in their same age and the same amount of wealth will still have that same power over them? No, I'm saying it's gross. I don't think it's like... No, it's just gross. I don't believe that that's like real... There is no like applicable real situation there. Maybe there might be in like some extreme circumstance, but... The age difference is gross. That's it. It's not even just like the power. It's not the power dynamic or anything. I just think it's gross. Why is it gross but sex work isn't? This is sex work. I already explained to you that I don't have an issue with this.
Baby daddy relationship for 1.5 years and claim their relationship is not what you might expect.
Is there sex in this relationship?
No.
No sex.
Not at this point. And we don't believe in having premarital sex.
Is this like a perfect scenario for you?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Would it be weird if it's the woman being the older one? Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. I think gigantic age difference is like 60 to 20 is fucking weird. Even if you do the role reversal, sex reversal. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like, what do you think? I'm like, it's not, though? Yeah, it fucking is. Shut the fuck up. It's the age difference that's weird. And it's my personal opinion. You might have a different opinion than that, okay?
Grug, reverse the roles, Grug.
Men are so pathetic. Wait. Fuck you mean men are so pathetic? So it's okay with a 60-year-old woman and a 20-year-old man, but it's not okay with a 60-year-old man and a 20-year-old woman? What the fuck kind of dumbass fucking take is this? Wait, are you what? Are you actually saying it's predatory when a fucking 60-year-old man fucks a 20-year-old girl, but it's totally fine and dandy when a 60-year-old woman fucks a 20-year-old man? My girlfriend's best friend was talking to a UC professor who was like in his 80s. He bought her dresses and stuff without meeting her. And when he asked her to step on him, she ghosted and kept the new fits. Real though, a huge percentage of Daddy Babby why did I read Daddy Babby? Daddy baby relationships have no sex. They just want arm candy and attention from a cutie who makes them feel good about themselves and are willing to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Which is have someone who gives you money and you don't have to sleep with them.
Have somebody that gives me money. I don't have to sleep with them. They respect me. They let me be myself. Yeah.
In Switzerland,
look, even you can even have in an extreme situation, you can even have a fucking 20-year-old be in a loving and kind relationship with a 60-year-old. Okay, you can. It's not impossible to have. But it's unlikely. So I'm making generalizations, okay? Age gap that size is kind of fucking weird. It's kind of gross for me. No, it's not impossible. None of it is impossible. But it's super fucking rare, dude. It's super fucking rare. Like 20 to 40, we're thinking like you're 20 years old and your partner is not alive yet. 60 to 20, you're 60 years old. When you're 40, your partner was not alive. You have lived 40 years old. You have lived 40 years on this planet and your partner still hasn't existed yet. That's fucking insane. Are you out of your fucking mind? What is the biggest age gap you would date? Just curious. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. Like, probably Hasan subtweeting right now. Wait, what? What? How am I subtweeting? The age is half plus 7. Yeah. Probably 10 is the biggest gap. And that's it. Like.
Peepo Jammer.
Half your age plus 7 is actually pretty reliable. Gretchen Whitmer is 49. I think there's also an age, once you get past an age, like that gap changes. Like if you're, look, if you're fucking 35 years old, then the fact that you're going to be exploited diminishes greatly. Okay. You have a fully fledged, fully developed adult brain. I'm talking if you're 20 years old and you're more formative fucking years and you're dating someone who's 60. Like once you hit like 35 plus, that weirdness in that gap closes greatly. You could be a fucking 40-year-old lady dating a 70-year-old dude, and that could be a perfectly healthy and a perfectly fine relationship as well. Like, we're talking just like there's a difference between a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old, and that difference is gigantic because these are more formative years where your brain is developing. Once you hit fucking 35 plus, when you hit like 35, 40, like who gives a shit? Freedom is thinking that other free people are fucking weird. What? What? I don't understand how much you can have comments on with 40 years older than you. There's such a cultural difference. Yeah.
It's a dream.
A dream that comes at a cost.
Sometimes it gets to me to know that he is my only way of income, and that makes me feel like, you know, I'm not really doing anything.
Sometimes being in a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, it does get lonely for me because that person can't always be there for me when I need them to be.
An emotional loss they believe is worth the financial gain. For Nightline, I'm Alex Perez in Shreveport, Louisiana.
3 months of brain smoothing, hell yeah.
My dad was 43, dating my mom when she was 19. He has a baby. He has a daughter that's older than her. Damn.